Okay, now we're going to touch on the Norwex microfiber mop. Your yellow pad that I have here is actually the superior mop pad that has the fibers that have been split 1/200th the size of the human hair. The silver technology is not in this cloth, so it's not as important to make sure it's hanging after use. Although I do like to take the tag, and that's where it hangs on the back of my laundry room door so that it's always handy and I don't have to look for pads. So then if you'll notice, the pad is actually set on here off-centered, and you do that so that you can get your baseboards while you're mopping. There's another feature here. It's a green little tab that you can lock so that when you're ready to mop your walls, your mop head is locked in place and not bouncing all over the place. But when you're mopping, you want this swivel to aid in the mop process. Another feature for this mop, this ball is great for getting scuff marks off the floor. If somebody had black tennis shoes on your nice wood floor and you need to get those off. The little bottle brush will fit on the end here. Also, if you need just a little bit more help, we have one of these that has a scrubby side, so it helps you scrub them up. And that goes to our bottle brush, by the way. Okay, so this is set to Amy's height. Chin high, shoulder high is where you want it. And how you change that for someone my height, or shorter or taller, is you turn it to the left, the handle, and then you can adjust the height, and it's best to be at chin level or shoulder level so that you're not stooping to mop or reaching and having to figure out how to maneuver your mop. Now, if he's going to angle this down to the floor, when you use your mop, you want to use a figure 8 motion so that you keep your dust or dirt piled into the center and you're not leaving anything behind as you go. And then you end up with it all right here in one spot that you can either pick it up. A lot of times I like to just step on my mop pad and see how much of it I can get into the mop. You know, normally you don't have flour on the floor. Your dust picks up a little bit more, or powdered sugar, more efficiently. But that's pretty much what you do with that. And then there it is, your EnviroCloth. Don't be afraid to use it on the floor. Remember, we showed you how well it picks up and doesn't transfer around. If you have a pile, instead of grabbing the dustpan, grab your EnviroCloth and make life simple. Then, if you're going to mop, wet mop, you're going to take this pad and put that, again, you can offset so that you can get onto the baseboards. Now, when you're mopping with the wet mop, you're not going to use that same figure 8 motion. You're going to actually go with the grain of the wood as you clean. And then the thing is this is barely wet. I wet it in the sink. I rolled it up like this and squeezed all the excess water out of it. You can either take a spray bottle and spray this if you're only spot mopping, or you can spray the floor if you don't want to get the pad entirely wet. This one does have the silver technology. Make sure that you hang this one after you rinse it out to clean it so that it can hang and dry and the silver can break up the DNA of the bacteria. Okay. We also have a rubber brush that I don't have handy here that you use to clean the pads out. It recharges the fibers and helps you to pick up more of that dust as you go. This is the rubber brush that I was talking about earlier that you use to clean your mop pad, the wet pad as well. I use that one at the sink and actually help to bring more of the dirt and debris out of it. So here I'm going to brush, and what you do is you recharge the fibers as you're going. You set up that static electrical charge that actually helps you to pull more dirt into the pad. So I go both ways to make sure that I've gotten down into the fibers really well.